Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. Here we are. It's Christmas Eve. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, all of the above, and whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate. I hope that you have a wonderful holiday season and a prosperous new year. You might be wondering why I'm smiling. Well, my daughter came in last night, and it was great. She actually joined us for our live stream a little bit last night. And it's Christmas. And at Christmas time, of course, you have the New Year's, where you have your New Year's revolution and things, where you take a look and say, things that I want to do better. You make your list. I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to save some money. I'm going to be nicer to people. You just start making that list and start figuring out what I'm going to do better. This is when it's time to start making changes. Now, that's sad that I know the season's not over. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. The Giants could beat the Eagles, and we could beat the Redskins, and we could still be in the playoffs. But let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's stop kidding ourselves that where we are. At this point, the best thing is what happened to us. Unfortunately, when you're stuck in the middle, you're not bad enough to get better, but you're not good enough to win it all. And the Dallas Cowboys have been stuck at average. Now, see, the team took a big leap. We were 2015, 4-12. Tony Romo got hurt, and we hit bottom. Found out that you can't just put any quarterback out there. And we had an incredible draft. We got Zeke, we got Dak, we got Malik Collins, we got Anthony Brown, we got Jalen Smith, cornerstone pieces of the team. And we went 13-3 because we got bad. But when you are 8-8, you're not good enough to get that great draft pick or that cake schedule. When you hit 8-8, still kind of stuck there. You believe in your mind, we're just a couple of pieces away. Let's go ahead and sign this guy, or let's trade for that guy. We're so close. And you end up just kind of stuck there. And that's where the Dallas Cowboys have been stuck for the last 10 plus years. And now, having gone through the stretch, and I know we're 7-8 and still alive. But let's be honest with ourselves. Let's resolve to look at things the way they are. Things are about to change for the Dallas Cowboys. And this is the opportunity to change things for the better. Jason Garrett, 10 years of time. 10 years. Wow. 10 years. I was 44 when he took over. Wow. Wow. We're about to change. We're about to get a new coach. But not only that, the team that you see now is about to change big time. Because it's not just Jason Garrett. We don't know if it's going to be a full house cleaning as far as the coaching staff goes, or if it'll be Jerry Jones who's going to pick a head coach, and he's still going to keep things the Cowboy way and continue to hire players and former coaches and keep that. But of the 26 coaches that we have on the staff, 8 of them have expiring contracts, and one of them being Jason Garrett. The Cowboys won't fire Jason Garrett. They won't. They just will not renew his contract. And I believe 2 days after the season ends, a week from today, is his last day. But it's not only him, because Chris Richard, his contract, Rod Martinelli, Marco Colombo, I think John Kitna and Sanjay Lau, all of those contracts expire on that same day. So we'll be looking for a new coach. I don't know who we're going to be keeping. I'll say that John Kitna, when you look at, I know a lot of you will say, well, Dak Prescott, he sucks. He's not a winner. He gets his yards in garbage time. They don't count. Well, whatever you call it, he's gotten almost 1,000 yards more than what his average has been. You can look at his mechanics and you can say his footwork and things are better. He's got the Dak dance. That he is doing things definitely better than he did as a rookie. And as you look at John Kitna and say, that guy has helped. You don't know how much Kellen Moore has been given latitude to really make this offense his own. So you look and evaluate that situation. And you also look at whoever you're going to bring in. What's their philosophy going to be? But not only that, here's the bigger thing. 26 of our players are free agents. That includes Dak and Amari. Now, depending on what happens with the CBA, because people say, oh, just tag them. Well, if the new CBA isn't signed before March, then you can use the two tags, franchise tag and the restriction tag. If the CBA is signed before March, then you're only going to be able to use one of them. So that may leave you losing Amari Cooper. And then, of course, you want to say, okay, Amari Cooper had great numbers and things like that, but he had a health issue. Do you sign him to a long-term deal? I don't think he's going anywhere. Personally, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he needs a season to heal and get himself together and ready. But not only those guys, you got to look at Robert Quinn. Robert Quinn with 10.5 sacks is going to command a big chunk of money. Don't know if he's going to be coming back. Michael Bennett, 4 sacks. You don't know if he's ready to retire because they reworked his deal so that way he can retire and they won't get hit. But you also have guys like, let me think, Jeff Heath, Austin, Malik Collins. Then you have to decide on players like Tyrone Crawford. He's getting a little long in the tooth. He was injured this year, hip surgery on both hips. Do I look and save, $9 million on cutting him? So the Dallas Cowboys have a lot of big decisions on who they want to bring back. Oh, you can also put on their offensive line. Fallow, Joe Looney, Cam Fleming. You've got our fullback, Alualu. We have so many players that are free agents that can just walk. Now, one other caveat I'll put in there. If Robert Quinn signs a big deal with somebody else, that case, you're going to get a compensatory pick back. So it may be that the Cowboys get a bunch of compensatory picks. And as you start looking at whether or not they should sign big-name players to big contracts, you kind of have to be careful because we've seen with paying players, a lot of times the Cowboys don't get value back at it. And I'm not talking about DeMarcus Lawrence. It's just maybe this year was just a down year. Next year he'll bounce back. Zeke Elliott, I'm not saying that. It may be the same thing as well. But there definitely has to be change to this team because this just isn't it if it is about winning. So I'm happy. I'm hopeful. And at least I feel like something different will be done. So with that being said, it's the holidays, and I'm not going to let a bad season ruin it for me. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I'm going to be hitting the road. I got to go by my mama's house and get some pies and cookies. Yeah. See my in-laws, spend some more time with my kids, and enjoy the holidays. Hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you soon.